Good naffing people. Shadowita, one angry pagan. Well, I haven't done a video in a little bit, and that's because every time I thought, yeah, I'll do a video, something else popped up. I was like, So this is just catalogue of Tory failures, isn't it? You've got Lee Anderson making his comments, then being kicked out, and then bogging off to reform. Suella Braverman causing a stir with her comments at the same time. I can't remember what his face was. There's another Tory minister, Paul Scully, I think, had to record his comments of about no-go areas. Oh, fucking moron. Yeah, they're probably no-go areas because you're a fucking Tory. You then got, I mean, wow. The budget. My fucking gods. I've been told all my life that the budget is when the Tories get all fucking like pretend generous, and then and then straight after the budget is all shit again. But this was just all shit. From what I can gather, even rich people think it's shit. If rich people think it's shit as well, from a Tory budget, I think that's hilarious. You got that there seems to be massive factions growing around, like due to an election. It looks like we're definitely not getting a May election, according to Sunak. Some people are talking about Penny Mordaunt becoming leader again. I'm like, oh my fucking gods. Tory fail. It's been one thing. It's literally been one thing after the other. I don't know what you know what even to start with. I mean, the the speaker's go with his pacifism, which just drives me mad. That's why pacifism as a mentality as an ideology kind of does my head in a bit. It's the point. They end up like in the end, like it becomes another form of stagnation. Kind of. I'm sure I heard that a Tory came out with a disgusting comment of they're hoping that the crisis in the Middle East doesn't end because it'll be a problem for Labour. He's just Tory fail. I'm not sure when we're going to get an election. Up until about a week and a half ago, I just said it would be May, but things have been like turning around. Oh, that's the other thing. Soon a Tory fail for Sunak. Another Tory fail for Sunak is the India trade deal is now gonna be on hold because of the Indian elections. Fucking great. The racist comments from Frank Hester towards Diane Abbott, which led to another massive, stupid, moronic mistake by the speaker, which is the reason why I said he had to go. Tory fail. Oh, it would be really funny, really, really funny, if it wasn't for the fact these people are in charge of the country. That's the problem. I mean, it's one of the things it's doing my head in is a comment keep coming that the Tories keep coming out with. Oh, we can't be racist because we've got people in colour. Like we've got the most amount of people of colour ever, and it's like, mate, tokenism is gonna fucking help you. Not only that, but it is just possible for, especially now, for people of different races to be socially homogenized into private school culture, private school privilege culture. Sunak, his family come from privilege anyway. His skin doesn't fucking matter. It's just, oh. So yeah, I I I can't I don't know if the Tories have got a plan. Fuck knows what it is, because it just looks like they're panicking. I don't see any, like, unless it's just a case of looting for as long as possible. I I can't believe I stood up for. I actually spoke up for fucking Mark Francois in PMQs the other day. Wow. And people, Maximilian Robespierre has been saying like how it was about World War Two, and it wasn't about World War Two. He was using World War Two to build his point of the statement. So the point he was trying to make is that our military is as it is in such a poor state. It is in as poor a state as it was at the end of the war. It's ridiculous. Or at the beginning of the war, something like that. It's ridiculous. And he actually had a good point on that. But because he's a fucking idiot, no one fucking listened to that point. Barely anybody listened to that point. He was kind of disappointed on that. I think this is hilarious. I mean, the next few months are. I said a few months ago that the next 6 months are going to be interesting. We're halfway through, nearly, and definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. I cannot wait to see what happens next. This is hilarious in a really like bad way. What are we going like? It's no wonder people think that Labour aren't promising enough. There's so much is wrong. But I genuinely believe that there is a lot of the hard work of governance that Tories have not been doing because they believe in a small state. Just from a base point of the government working and then extra things on top of that, like, it's going to be an improvement. It's going to be a slow process. That's going to be the frustrate. That's going to be the really frustrating thing. That's going to be the really difficult thing arguing with people that are as far left as I actually am. Like, I'm not actually centre left, like, if we had PR, I would be voting for a socialist party as long as they made realistic policy choices. I'm not extreme left, but I'm not. I'm not actually in the centre left, but I am a practical socialist. So, like, I'm not quite centre left, but I'm not quite far left. You know, I'm a leftist, I'm a socialist. I just, I want to see things come into public ownership, and from what I can gather, Labour have reaffirmed that they're going to be pushing to take, you know, the water companies back into public ownership. By attrition, I mean, I wish they'd do it outright, but again, it's a case of what's politically and realistically possible. And a point that I've made. No, actually, you know what? I'm going to keep that for a separate video. But for this, Tory fail again and again. He's going to be He's going to be darkly hilarious in the next 3 months over the 6 month period I said about to begin with, of how things are going to go. I think it'd be bloody interesting to see a summer election. Wouldn't that be interesting? An actual summer election, not May, not June, maybe July. That would be really interesting. I'd be very interested to see if the Tories go for a summer election. If they really wait for autumn, oh my God, why? Why would you wait for autumn? I don't understand that. Anyway, that in of itself is a Tory fail. But yeah, that's the main gist of it. Like, that's the reason why I've held off. I'm likely to do a bit slightly more in-depth video on each of the subjects I've mentioned in this video at some point. But like, every time I look back at my computer on my phone, like, there's another fail, and I'm like, I want to gather information, get other people's opinions, see what other people are talking about, see what they're saying before I really properly form an opinion. And this is how I'm left. I'm like, what the actual fuck is is this country being turned into? Like, seriously. And there are still people who would vote for this horseshit. What the fuck? So yeah, the gist of this one's Tory failure. Tory fail. I hope you guys find this as darkly funny as I do over the next few months. So yeah, God day, people. Shadowy to hear, one angry pagan. Blessed Thursday and good way to you.